is Wesson. Wesson is a Nigerian dwarf goat. He is going to be 4 years old in September, and he was a rescue. He and his brother Smith, who is scratching on the pole, Smithy, they're brothers, and those were the first guys that we adopted. They were part of a 4-H group, and when the kids were done with 4-H, the goats have to find new homes if the kids do not want to keep them and keep taking care of them longer. So, and if they're not going to breed them. So Smith and Wesson like to run around and play. They're pretty bonded. They are almost always together. And you can see on Wessie, let me see if I can get him to turn around here. You can see Wessie has, come here buddy, here, have a cookie. Goats are very food motivated. Wessie has on his head, he's gonna butt his head a little bit of a horn, and that horn is called a skir. Let's see if I can get him to hold still. Kind of makes him look like a unicorn because he only has one, but some goats have their horns removed, and Wessie and his brother Smith and Winchester, who is also a Nigerian dwarf, they all had their horns removed when they were babies. So for the most part, we don't ever see them, except that Wessie's occasionally grows back, which it's doing right now, and it may fall off kind of like a loose tooth. It is hollow on the inside, but goats' horns continuously grow. They help them control their body heat. So realistically, they need to keep their horns, but for safety reasons in 4-H and a couple other things, and like in the dairy industry, they do try and take the horns off. But two of my goats, my two does, both still have their horns. And if I can get them to come over here before our call is done, you'll be able to see their horns. Goats take, let's see, I'm having a hard time here with the camera here. There we go. Goats don't take a whole lot of time to take care of them, but they do need a lot of care in some respect. They have to eat every day, obviously. So twice a day, I come out and I clean their barn and I feed them. And just like dogs, cats, and human kids, they have to have shots and vet visits. So we make sure that gets done. And they have to have other things done, like hoof trims. I have clippers. They kind of look like pruning shears, like what you would do your garden with. These cut their hooves, and I have to do that about every 6 weeks. And we use this fancy little pick and brush to help get any dirt and rocks and things out of the bottom of their feet. Their hooves grow just like your fingernails and your hair grow. So if we don't trim their feet, their hooves will curl up and almost look like an elf shoe. So we have to try and keep them flat so that they can climb and do the things that they want to do.